Hello, hello. I am the Salem Moon Oracle. I am a Massachusetts-based tarot reader and paranormal investigator. Right now we're finishing up our Summer Solstice series, and we have 2 more signs to read for. So let's see who we're reading for today. The Hierophant, that's our Taurus sign. All right, if you need a personal reading, you can find me at thesalemoonoracle.com. Just fill in the contact information and we'll get you in the books. All right, Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. End of April, beginning of May. If that's your birthday, then this is your sun sign. If you're a cross watcher, we have already done most of the signs for this week for the summer solstice, so you can go back and look at those. And your energy is strength. All right, that is the card for Leo normally, so maybe you also have Leo in your placement, but if not, it's just strength, courage. Let's see. The belief in yourself to overcome anything. Overcoming your greatest fears. Strength is a major arcana. It's number 8, moving right along in the cycle. And that's a really great card to have for your energy because anytime we start with a major arcana card in your energy, it's very descriptive. And so right now you are standing in your power. There's absolutely nothing that's going to pull you down. So let's see what your challenge is right now. And that's the 6 of Cups. Okay. And that's finding time for meditation, time for reflection, time to honor your ancestors, tending to your plants, and just taking time for yourself, taking time to read, taking time to be thankful and grateful. And so you're just having a little bit of time, a challenge in finding time for yourself. Okay. You're kind of just pushing through, persevering, lots of strength, lots of courage, lots of determination, but your self-care is actually where we are finding the challenge, okay? So our King of Swords is our foundation, and this is our air, our logic, and so this is our highest card here. So this is our ambition card, basically. So basically, you are just your entire everything that you do, everything, every decision you make is based on ambition, moving forward, excelling, being thought of as a hierarchy in your profession. Basically, you really want to be known for being incredibly intelligent, for having great ideas, for being a wonderful leader. Okay, so that is what's pushing you, and that's basically the strength. That's the basis of your strength. And then up here we have our 8 of Swords. This is another air logic card, and this is actually our restriction or self-victimization card. And so what's happening is when you're not giving yourself the self-care that you need, you're actually saying, why am I so tired? Why am I so drained? Why am I feeling so stressed? The answer is because we're challenging ourselves. You know, we're not spending enough time in our self-care stage, okay? And so if we continue to ignore our self-care, then we'll be putting ourselves in a proverbial prison, okay? This is our self-victimization card. She's not really in jail. If she just moves the hair out of her eyes, she'll be able to see that she can pull these swords up herself and move right along. But if you're not taking care of yourself and you're not doing the self-care and taking the time, then you may feel like you are a prisoner of your own lifestyle. Okay, you might find that you're not making enough time to do the baths, to do the meditation, to do the yoga, to do the journaling, to do the tarot reading, to do the crystals, to do the walking, the jogging, the going to the gym. However you indulge in self-care, even if it's cross-stitching and crocheting and it's not actually physical, there are all different levels of self-care, okay? And so if we ignore that in our challenge, we're going to find that we're going to continue to be in an unhappy place where our reality feels more like a prison than a vacation, okay? Let's look at our energy for our past. Taurus, Taurus, past. Queen of Cups, been living in our emotions a lot, okay? So you're finally now, well, since it's past, we're looking at something that is recently done. So Queen of Cups is going to be our caring, open-hearted person, very calm waters, very peaceful, very nurturing, very loving, very peaceful. And let's see where we're at now. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got new stability, new business, new money, new earthly material. Okay. So yes, you've been able to push through and you've been able to persevere and you have a lot of great ideas and you've been able to work really hard and people have been able to acknowledge your success, but it's been feeling a little binding. Okay. It has been self-suffocating and you're not actually completely fulfilled. And so in the past, you were very emotion centered. And now it looks like we're going to be very financial centered. Okay. So it looks like a lot of your ideas used to be, going towards more of a nurturing and a homemaker and an idea based around trad wife almost. But now it looks like we're actually going to be going towards business. Some maybe starting a side business, maybe taking some of the things that you've been neglecting and being able to turn that hobby or craft into a lucrative business for yourself. It looks like your focus is going from nurturing and loving, and we're not losing that, but we are refocusing our shift to a monetary value with lots of fulfillment, lots of growth, very healthy growth. So the Ace of Pentacles is going to be new, okay, because it's number 1. It's at the very beginning of our cycle. And so this is a new business, a new idea, a new venture, okay? And now let's see how you view yourself, how you think you're doing. Fantastic. 3 of Cups. This is our camaraderie, friendship, best friend card. You basically are, you and your friends are a package deal. They are your biggest supporter. They are your biggest cheering section whenever you need help. This is you're like 3 peas in a pod, basically. Okay. And so the way that you see yourself is convivial, joyful, full of happiness, full of excitement, entertainment, very carefree. This is also our emotion and water cups. So, but this is friendship and happiness. Okay. And so the way that you view yourself is pretty relaxed, pretty carefree, feeling pretty happy, and definitely surrounded by people that you care about, that care about you back, and you've made friends into family. And people see you as the hermit. Okay. And so maybe you've been spending a lot of time in introspective, alone time, seeking yourself out. This is one of our major arcanas. And the hermit is solitude, contemplation, looking deep inside yourself. And so some people might actually see that you consider you to be very, very wise. They come to you for advice. They come to you for when they need life advice. And it seems that goes very well with the King of Swords. You have a very strong presence. People like to come to you for advice, and they find that you're very wise. All right, your fear of 2 Pentacles is that you're not actually going to be able to balance. Okay, so 2 Pentacles is in our fear spot. And we're going to say our Ace of Pentacles is in our future. All right. So that's something, a new business. But your largest fear is actually that you're not going to be able to balance it correctly. And it's not so much the time, because that would be trying to balance the air and logic. But this is actual money, monetary balancing. Okay, this is negotiation. And one of your biggest fears is that you are not going to be able to really understand the financial side of the business that you're opening up. Okay. And that is a completely valid fear. Opening a new business can be very scary if you don't normally step outside of your comfort zone. If you are a very solid, sturdy, practical earth sign, then stepping out and starting a business, you really have your checklists and you're very methodical. But that doesn't mean that there aren't fears. Everybody, even who has checklists and everything can be checked off, still have worries. And so the 2 of Pentacles is really worrying to make sure that everything is, you're living within your means. So you're not spending more than what's coming in. Okay. We have to find a balancing act there so that when the Ace of Pentacles starts coming in and all of the new money starts coming in for the new ventures, your biggest fear is that you're just not going to be able to balance that correctly. And that can actually be a blockage. When you start a new business, you don't want to be afraid of having money come in, because then money will not come in. You really you're going to have to release that fear to the universe and say, I'm perfectly capable of being able to balance my books. And if I'm not, there are people that I can hire who are perfectly capable. And we're just going to put that fear aside and find a logical explanation on how to get rid of that. Okay. Because you're an earth sign. We don't need to go jiggity about fears about money, because this is your sign. You are a pentacle. You are the earth sign. This is your material goods. And so this is what you're good at. This is why the earth signs reflect pentacles. And so you don't have to worry tremendously about it. The universe knows that you're worried about it, but also in your near future, there is money coming in. So you're just going to have to be aware that, maybe getting an accountant and making sure that your books are balanced correctly can alleviate some of those fears for you and take a little bit off your plate. Okay. And then let's look at the outcome. Okay. This is our Knight of Cups. This is energy than a person. And so it's going to be more of a creative endeavor, a creative outlook, someone who is very intelligent. So what I'm thinking is that this new business is actually a creative endeavor. And this is going to be something of the arts and also very successful. Okay, so our Knight of Cups is going to be our creativity coming forward and igniting and empowering other people to be creative and leading the way into showing other people how to find their own creativity. So if you were thinking of starting a business that embodies or helps embolden other people and other artists, then the universe has your back. It's going to be very successful. You don't have to worry so much about balancing the money, because there are lots of people who can help you. You've been very wise, and lots of people have come to you for advice, and now they're ready for you to start a business where you can be very helpful. You're very intelligent. You've got it together. I'm very proud of you. This was a great reading for our Taurus. This is our summer solstice. And so if you were thinking of starting a business here in the summer, then I would say go for it. You've definitely have the universe's back. And I am very excited for you. And I will see you guys again next week. Thanks so much.